I've always been someone who liked to improve himself, whether that would be indirectly through reading a book because he actually enjoyed it, or through watching some kind of a long form educational video, or whether that would be directly, like for example, studying an subject at school, for example, or actually choosing the direct theory to study in my own free time. I would always like to do it. There was always some kind of an educational side to YouTube that I would always used to watch. And yeah, I used to have seasons where I would study all of these different things, whether that would be history, whether that would be the universe. I was always in for one of these things. But one there was this one side of YouTube that I got myself in late 2021 that if I just acted upon it way earlier, my life would have been so much stronger. Like, it would have been in a much, much better shape. But I didn't take the right action and I got complacent. You see, around late 2021, I found out about self improvement for the first time, and my eyes were completely opened to so many new and different opportunities. But yet, I just didn't take action. I wanted to finally change my life. I wanted to improve my mental health. I wanted to finally learn how to talk to women and not be what I thought about myself to be a social outcast around that time. I wanted to finally become someone. But there was this one limiting belief that was holding me back from going all out. And that was the self limiting belief that I just wasn't old enough yet. I thought so hard about it. And I did want to make money. I did want to, get the physique and the woman. But my complacent 14-year-old self was actually fine with being depressed. I mean, I wasn't actually that bad off when I thought about it. So I just slowly faded out of this a few month long zone that I was in, this phase of self improvement that could have changed my life over 1.5 years earlier than originally planned. But that's besides the point. I thought that I was just way too young and that I could still just, enjoy my my early years, but at what cost? And so I just waited. I waited for the new perfect opportunity to come, but yeah, around that time, I also held the belief in my mind that those beliefs are not that common and they are very rare. And they are very rare. So I just waited and waited and waited. And of course, at one point in summer of 2023, I got hyper motivated. And luckily, I snapped out of this phase. And I realized a very important saying: the mirror will never smile before you do. What that implies is basically until there's first inner change, there's no outer change. And so, yeah, I got a huge, powerful life lesson. And so, I know that many of you are still waiting. And I know that especially you, as that young kid who, as that young man right now, who wants to start self improvement, who wants to finally improve himself, I know that you're probably waiting for the perfect opportunity to come. But I'm not gonna give you that pussy bullshit advice that they give you in school, like, oh, we're all out, we're all awesome. No, 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 my friend. There's no chance unless you take one. The perfect time to start is right now. There are 13-year-old guys out there who are literally having an online business that animates anime women in like cat costumes and they sell it for money. I can just imagine that. And it is happening. There are 14-year-old traders out there who are trading some kind of a, currency against other currencies and they are retiring their mothers. And yet you're over here at 15 years old being fucking depressed, full of anxiety with shitty mindsets, and you're thinking that you're too good for self-improvement. Now, of course, you may not completely need it since your family is probably like kind of well off, but wouldn't it be nice if you actually proved yourself? Wouldn't it be nice if you actually took the leap of faith and you decided to risk at least once in your life? It's all just a matter of frequency, bro. It's all just a matter of your mental attitude. Those self limiting beliefs that you hold about yourself that you're not old enough, that you may be of some kind of a different race, for example, that you're maybe black, or that you're maybe even a woman. Those don't apply over here. Self improvement is basically for people who just want to improve themselves, where that would be in health, wealth, or relationships. And so that's just it. You don't have to be a certain age, a certain gender. Well, there are only two genders, but you get it. You don't have to be a certain, skin tone. You don't have to be any of these things. If you just want to improve yourself, then you've met the perfect criteria. You shouldn't use it like an excuse, just like I did. And you shouldn't use it like an excuse, like in some kind of an anxious way, like, oh, what if they won't respect me because I'm way too young? But that's that's just not how it works, bro. And yeah, sure, maybe in the first 6 months, yeah, they may not give you any respect, like, the men who are actually advanced on self improvement. But that's because, like, 99% of people who actually get onto self improvement, they fall off in the first 6 months. So, yeah, when you just pass those first six months, you will make it and they will start to respect you. It is a matter of when and not if. The perfect time is to act now. It is to create the chances and not wait for them. It is to adopt the identity of that person who doesn't wait for anything. He makes others wait for him because he actually seeks them out and he actually gets them. And he actually gets them because on a metaphysical level, he adopts the vibrations of the right frequency where he does actually know them and they literally get attracted to him just like that. It's not that he has to walk the entire way to them. No, no, no. Him and the goal, they met halfway there. That's crazy, isn't it? And so you must adopt the new identity and the new belief about yourself. And the belief that I want you to adopt about yourself is that there's no perfect time to act. The perfect time that you decide to act is in the present moment. It is when you decide that you truly want it. It is not about, you know, using your age as some kind of an excuse. No, no, no. If you truly desire it, then you need to create that event that gets you there. Think about it. Many guys today, they they don't do anything with their lives. They're just waiting for, that one wizard to just come into their life and give them supernatural powers and suddenly they're the strongest person in the entire universe. No, no, no. That's just ridiculous, right? And so, of course, you are the shiniest object in the universe, and I do hope that you understand that. Your mind has an aspect of the Creator Himself, which is God, and so you have the power to attract anything that you wish into your life. And so, when you hold those beliefs about yourself that no one will respect you because you're only 14, then that will reflect in your outer life. The universe will output that vibration, that frequency. It will happen. And so now, I want you to adopt that new identity about yourself that just think about the best possible version of yourself that you can become in this life. Think about the identity that he holds about himself. Is he waiting 3 years for the perfect opportunity to start acting? Or is he already taking action? Is he waiting for the stars to align? Or is he creating the perfect circumstances for himself by preparing? That's what I thought. And so the perfect time to act is right now. I know that you may have also other self limiting beliefs like, but I don't have enough knowledge yet. I'm I'm not that skilled enough. And so I wasn't either when I started like 2 years ago by now. And look where it has gotten me now. Look at how fulfilled I am. Look at the things that I've built. Look at the people that I've inspired. And they haven't even seen my course, which is a collection of 24 unbreakable mindsets. And they are priceless. I could be pricing them at thousands of dollars, but I'm not. I truly have the best intentions for you in my heart. And you truly need to get over this self-limiting belief as soon as possible. Because when you become this pussy that only waits for the perfect circumstances, like, he's externalizing his power of the creator to get anything into his life, then you won't attract anyone. And yeah, sure, even if you do find the lady, and that's a huge if in on itself, bro, she won't even sleep with you if I'm being honest. So do you want to become that kind of a pussy man? Or do you want to evolve like there's no tomorrow whatsoever? That's exactly what I fucking thought. So let go of this identity, embrace your desires, and go for the respect. I know the first 6 months will be fucking painful in anything, but what matters is that you're getting yourself in there. You're finally showing the universe and your old frequency that they have no power over you. And over time, the universe will reflect that because when you adopt the beliefs, the thoughts, the identity, the attention, and the emotional conviction that that version of yourself who already has that desire in the back already solved. And when you apply that frequency to your day to day life, at one point, in just those 6 months, the universe will literally just one day look back and it will be like, wait, hold on. This guy is outputting this frequency so much. What do you mean he doesn't have it? Come on, let's quickly fix that. And that's and one day, yeah, you will reap so many rewards that those 6 painful months will look like nothing over the long term. So can you be not like the 99.9% of people who fail in the first 6 months? Or can you be like the first 0.01% of the action seekers? Of course you can, since you're a timeless reader on self mastery. You're not like the 99.9% of people, right? You're not bound by the education system. You're not bound by anyone. The only person that you're bound by is your mind. And so until you don't overcome it and don't tame it through mental health practices and other things like that, which will discipline you on self improvement as you go forward, then yeah, you won't be able to make it. But I know that you will. I know that you'll be able to tame it. And so you can either dismiss completely everything that we've said in this video and continue waiting like like for example Spider-Man until he got bit by the spider and then he suddenly got all of these powers. You can continue being like that. Or you can join the top 1% of winners and purchase timeless readers' mindsets. Those will truly change your life if you just practice them each and every single day. And like I already said, they are priceless. And yet I'm only selling them to you right now for $49. So make sure to get them and your life will truly never be the same. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video. And remember, no one is better at being you